in a church. It's a huge wooden, cross. Everybody came and doing salutations. So he went to a person there who was sitting there. I want to ask you one thing. Yes. What is this stuff made of? He got very irritated. This is Christ's symbol, wood, but it is made of wood, but it is Christ. I just want to know what is that, which wood is that? He was so happy, finally he took a revenge on that. Now, when you come into the temple, in this place, you don't look at it as a marble. Where is Krishna here, you tell me? Where is Krishna? In your mind. If it is outside, even that American could see it. The thought that it is Bhagavan, the thought that it is Krishna is in your heart, in your mind. Therefore, when you walk in, you do the salutations. A child which is 2-3-year-old has no concept of that. You tell him, hey, do namaskar. He will do it because you tell him, but he doesn't know why I am doing this. Slowly, what is created in the minds of the child when it comes to Balvihar is, this is Bhagavan, this is Krishna, this is God who created this world. So the mind needs to develop the ability to see even an insignificant object as divine. That is necessary for upasana. Nikrishta vastuni utkrishta buddhihi shraddha. An insignificant object having an idea that it is of representing God is necessary for upasana. When you do the Shivalinga puja, that's only a stone. But where is that you are invoking Bhagavan Shiva in that? From your heart. That's why this is the Avahanam, right? Tomorrow also you will see how the priest is doing Avahanam. Avahanam means inviting the God from your heart into that form. Avahyami devesham adimadhyanda varjidam adaram sarvalokanam ashridata pradayinam iti. I am invoking the Lord who is the support of the whole universe into this form. And then he will do the puja. Please understand, therefore, even for Bhakti Marga, you need to have the attitude of devotion along with the faith that it is before you proceed on to worship. In the same way, the absolute truth is not a visible entity outside as an object. It has to be recognized as my own being. There is no external form for a person who is walking the path of jnanam. There is no external form on which he can take support. For a bhakta, there is a form, external form. Krishna or Sri Rama or Ganesha or whatever. But for a person who is walking the path of knowledge, what is the Shraddha you should have? The very subject matter that is said in the Upanishad is my own being, my own self, my own awareness, my own existence. Darpana bimbam iva. When you are looking at yourself in the mirror, even though you are looking at the mirror, you are looking at yourself. Thank you. Are you looking at the mirror or yourself? Shastram is like a darpana, mirror. It is there only to show you. So I should have, just like I have when I stand in front of the mirror, I should believe that the mirror is showing me only. Even though it is intolerable, but it is not. It is showing me only. Similarly, Shastra is only showing who you are, who really you are, and also presently what you are thinking about yourself. Is it not that's what Krishna did to Arjuna? When he had a confusion about what to do, I have a problem. Now I do not know whether I should fight or not. Then Bhagavan only smiled. Problem? Because our Guruji used to say, there are two kinds of people in this world. Those who have problems and those who are problems. So, Bhagavan Krishna, when Arjuna says, I have a problem, what Krishna has to do is, you don't have a problem. You are the problem. You understand that? So long as I think the problem is outside, I will try every external ways to solve it. But when you say you are the problem, the way you think is the problem, how will the external thing will help you? If I am angry, what should I do? Take shower. One person said, the whole 24 hours I'm taking shower only. But if you're taking shower, the anger would not go. It's a psychological problem, cannot be solved with physical activity. So even my thinking is wrong, how will externally adjusting things will stop that? So he has to guide him slowly. Hey, your thinking is the problem. You are thinking that you have a problem. But if that is said to a novice, a person who does not have any faith in me, if I tell him, what will you do? Do I have a second opinion? That's what happens to doctors, you know. When you go with the report and all this thing, I think you have an issue. Can I have a second opinion? That means you don't believe in the doctor. So, in Atma-jnana pravruttaha, Ajna-jnane pravruttaha, yaha shraddham dharayet, sandharayet, dridam shraddham, complete faith. Here the faith is not a blind belief, faith is the necessary starting point. Shraddhavan eva labate jnanam. Only a man of faith can gain knowledge. If I don't believe in the book that can give me knowledge, then I will never touch it. Who's deprived here? If I don't have faith, I will be depriving myself what it can offer to me. See, when you get into a flight also, you believe the pilot knows how to fly, right? Do you go and ask him? Sir, yes, show me your license. You don't even know who the fellow is. After landing only he comes out and smiles at everybody. You believe that when you got a ticket, a boarding pass and he got into the flight, you don't know who is flying the aircraft. So many of them. You believe that there is a pilot. You believe that he knows how to fly. You believe that he doesn't sleep in the way, in the middle of the things. So, even for a little journey that you take up, you believe in the person who's driving you a car or a flight or whatever it is. In this path towards the reality, you must believe in the means. So therefore, what are the Shraddha, different kinds of Shraddha one should have? Pramana buddhir vedante, Brahma sadbhava nishchaye, Sadguroho brahmanishtatve, Swatmana karma samartye. And the next one also. Sadhane guruna prokte, Vishwasatpalanam yatha tata, Evam panchavidha shraddha, Bhavet sadhaka muktida. Panchavidaha shraddhaha bhavet muktitaha sadhanam. Muktida sadhaka muktida. Sadhakasya muktim dadadi. Now, 5 kinds of faith are required. First one is pramane, in the means of knowledge. Pramana buddhihi vedante. As we have seen earlier also, that Vedantaha Atmajnanasya pramanam. The means to know what is unknown is the words and guidance of those who have reached there, who have expressed themselves in the scriptures. This is the way to go. Like when you are driving, there are signboards, or you have a GPS. GPS is Guru Parampara system. This says, go take a right here, exit this way, exit that way. No, if you don't do that, then recalculating. But you say the exit 22 you take. Why do you need, how do you know that it will go there? You will go reach that point. Shraddha. What? In Pramana. And who wrote that? Who actually had put all that information there? Somebody who had calculated everything. How to go there. Similarly, Apta Purushanam Vakya. The statements made by the people who have already reached there, and they say, this is the way to go, this is the way to reach. And that is what we call it as the Shabda Pramana. Not making a lot of sound. Yesterday also I told you. Shabda Pramana means not loud chanting, is not Shabda Pramana. They may think that loudly you chant, that will come. That's not the one. Shabda is knowing the very meaning of what is stated there. By merely chanting Tattvamasi, 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 nothing will happen to you. Aham Brahmasmi, the Japam Kuryat. Continuously chant that. But by that mere chanting alone, you will not reach anywhere. If you do not know what this means. So here, Pramane Shraddha, that these statements given to me by the great masters, which is compiled and put it as the Upanishad, that is the means to know that reality which is obtained only by its own way and not by my prayatna. Just as the nature of anything can be known by knowing it, not by assuming it in my mind. Fire is hot is not an opinion or an idea, it is a reality. And when you know that it is reality, not only when you hear the person who says, but also you put your own hand on it. Then you know. What is that? I took the pramana of somebody. I had a doubt, but when I put my hand, all the doubts are cleared. Similarly, the sadhaka starts his very journey in taking the knowledge, experimenting himself or herself on the way until it reaches the truth. So Shraddha is a journey from belief to truth. If you don't believe, you don't even take up the journey. Okay, what is said in the scriptures, what is said by the Guru, may be true. Let me start. Once you start the path, you will realize what you believed in is correct. And as you move forward and then come closer, more and more confirmation comes on the way. Often it happens when we go for hiking, etc. Those who are coming down, we ask them, isn't it, how long it is for that? 5 minutes. Because he didn't want to discuss, it's half an hour actually. Because coming down is easy for him, right? 5 minutes. Oh, okay. You go another 5 minutes, nothing happened. Another fellow comes. You tell me how long it is. 10 minutes. I believe you more. Because the 5 minutes didn't work. But ultimately when you reach there, until you reach there, you have to believe in somebody who is coming down and saying to you. In the same way, on the way, you keep getting confirmation. I am on the right track. How do you know that? Manashantya, Manashuddhikarana, Manashuddhi, or the purity of the mind or calmness of the mind. As you proceed towards the goal, as per the instruction that is given there, you slowly come to realize that what you are seeking is not out there. You are in the journey towards the truth. You are going towards yourself. That is the reason why Bhagavan Krishna has given Amanitvam, Madam Vitvam, Ahimsa, Kshanti, Arjavam, Acharyopasnam, Shaucham, Stairyam, Atma Vinigraha, Indriyarteshu, Vairakyam, Anahankar. So this way he has given 20 values. What are those? Those values are those who are bringing you closer to yourself. When you are angry, you are not with yourself. Is it not true? That's why you shout.